Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Robocraft with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to Factory Fun, the series in which you tell me which robots to try from the community factory, and I do so to the very best of my ability, giving my honest first impressions, and of course, rating the bot out of 5 in both style and combat. In today's episode, we are taking a look at Raven. Rule the skies with this durable plane equipped with 6 plasma devastators and includes a power booster. No power booster version available, which is actually really nice because of course the power booster is incredibly expensive and actually taking up the bulk of this thing's cost, since it costs, I believe, 140,000, something like that, around that mark, so that one item there is pretty much as expensive as the rest of the robot combined. So let's quickly go ahead and purchase it for the full forge cost as always, and have a quick look-see. So, it looks pretty standard to me, it looks pretty good. The only concern I do have, and it's not a major concern, is just the placement of those front thrusters. I normally try to keep them a little bit more clumped together, as this can run into the problem. If one thruster is destroyed, when you try and press spacebar to ascend to pitch upwards, you can cause the entire flyer to start flipping around because all of the thrust then is imbalanced. Having them close together, as much as it sounds odd, losing them together tends to lead to a more fluid playstyle with lower health losses not being so effective on completely causing a lack of control. But either way, other than that, it all looks pretty good. It does indeed look pretty sturdy. Nothing really out of the ordinary here. So, let's get straight into a team deathmatch and see how we can do. Following that, we'll hopefully get into an elimination battle. Okay then, here we go, and I can already see 2 robots on our team using flak. We have a single flak sentinel over there, and then we have a bot using a flak sentinel and a flak guardian, which is actually terrifying. Some people have been telling me that's actually a decent idea to do because you can You can swap between the weapons after the first one fires and basically get a double shot of flak, since they both, of course, count as separate weapons. And we have a flak user on the enemy team as well. We did a lot more damage to him than he did to us, although we have lost some control in our bot already. Maybe shouldn't have gone back there. Okay, going toe-to-toe with flak user, not too bad though. Yeah, we've lost complete control, let's just try and get down. Now if it comes to us now, we can just plasma him. Not the best of starts, but not the worst either. I have definitely seen flyers do a lot worse against flak than that. He was literally just a flak gun at the end, wasn't he? Of course he was. Oh. Someone's got a missile launcher on the enemy team. Let's try and be a bit more sneaky this time. There's a flyer over there trying to get us, thankfully missing every shot. Unlike me, mahaha, we actually hit him, that's glorious. Okay, incoming missile launcher, not sure where from. Must be over there somewhere. Ah, that guy there, okay. Okay, so he's a missile launcher and a flak user, okay, got it. No, he's not, it's a different person. So, where is the missile launcher guy? Is the better question. There he is. Got him a couple of times. Let's back off now so we can duck down faster. I really am starting to loathe missiles. It's just, it's not the fact that they're too effective, because I would argue they're actually in a pretty good place, in my honest opinion. I just find them so boring to play against. Just zone denial in its greatest. Like, even flak isn't quite as denying, I found. Oh, hello. And we got him. Glorious. He was trying to bully me because I was under attack by a flak. That was very mean of him, honestly. Spot in there. I can hear missiles going off pretty much everywhere. Okay, he's still healing. No point in firing and revealing where I am until that finishes. Is it a flak sentinel or a flak guardian that guy has? I think it's just a sentinel. Oh, he got hit by the other guy and I completely missed my shots thinking I could lead him when he was actually stuck. Ooh, wow. Hello. Why do you hate me so much? Trying to also dodge missiles there, not the easiest thing. I feel like we are playing better than him though, so I am feeling better about that. We've almost got him. The annoying thing is, he can fly higher than I can. I keep on hitting the flight ceiling. That's why I keep on doing those weird tumbles on purpose to stop myself from going any higher. Aha! That's what you get for being aggressive to me, sir. You lose! Haha, glorious. Thank you, team, for winning, by the way. Someone spawned over there. He is not regenerating, so here you go. Have a nice volley of that. I will say, having the energy booster right now is glorious after not having it for so long. I got him twice, and I think, yep, we have taken him out of the sky. And down he goes. Bit of a dominant battle there. I feel like one of theirs might be... No, I was about to say AFK, but no, he just respawned. It was just a bit of a victory. A bit of an easy victory, a bit of a strong win. There's a missile launcher guy. As long as it's not focusing on me, I don't really care too much. That guy is a healer. What I really need to do is try to stick closer to the floor. And stop burping. That's like the 4th burp in this sodding episode. I keep on throwing my speech because I'm belching. There we go, and we get the last kill. Glorious. Okay, so... Oops, daisy. Didn't mean to do that. Did not mean to do that at all. We are 3rd place, okay. I don't feel like I played particularly poorly there. I'm very happy with the performance. So let's give our rating then, after we open our lovely gold crate. All the greens. And a lot of repetition. No! These two aren't the same. I thought those two were the same, and then those two are the same, and it would have been glorious. Little things like that make me happy. So, combat, I would say, is just about a 4. I wouldn't go over a 4, I wouldn't go under a 4, I would say it's 4 on the dot. It's good. It's definitely good. It's just, it doesn't feel as tanky as I would like from a flyer at the moment, with flyers being quite vulnerable to quite a few things. The rudders and the wings seem to really affect the controls when they're removed. Of course they do. But what I'm trying to say is, even 1 or 2 being lost, I found controlling the bot incredibly difficult. Once a couple were lost, the control was basically gone. And, of course, when all of them were gone, it was gone completely, but that at least was expected. So, I think there could be a bit better rudder and wing placement, a little bit. I also feel that the wings and rudders are just too vulnerable. Flak hitting anywhere on the left, anywhere on the right, will of course damage the wings first, because flak, just like plasma, doesn't do true area of effect damage. It does a blast radius. The first part of the blast to touch a robot is where all of the damage is then transferred to. So of course if it explodes over here and the first part is the wing, all of the damage from that flak hits that wing. It isn't shared equally from a side. That's why you don't find robots with a lot of damage done to... a little bit of damage done to a lot of components. It's always one area or one part in particular. So it would be nice to have those a bit more sturdy. In terms of style, I think it deserves a 3, and that is not a bad thing. 3 is average. I would like to stress that 3 is not bad. I would say somewhere like 3.5. I think it looks a bit too standard. I've seen robots like this a lot, and that's not a terrible thing. It really isn't. It just doesn't surprise me in any way. So I would say 3.5 for style. Not bad, not something I'm going to remember. So please bear in mind, 3 is not a bad score, because someone once yelled at me for giving a robot 3 when he said, but it was so average and so decent, and I'm like, yeah, it's 3 out of 5, it's technically past halfway. On a score, it'd be like 60% or something. Wait, no, you could just divide it by 5, it would literally be 60%, well done. Okay, let's get into an elimination and see how we do there. Into elimination we go. Let's see how well we can do here. Honestly, what I'm really scared of, as well as flak, is lasers at the moment. Laser disintegrators versus non-extremely sturdy flyers is actually terrifying at the moment. I've been playing around on my flyers on my main account quite a bit recently, and lasers have been the bane of my existence. Just little bits of damage constantly can very easily strip functional components if you're not very lucky. So it has been a bit of a hellish time, so I'm hoping that the enemy team don't look like that, with lasers and flak. That's kind of terrifying. I would like non-terrifying things. Can the enemy team just be made out of Plasma, I suppose. Lots of plasma, lots of Tesla, nothing else. Okay, enemy rail over there.
Spotted.
And a couple of enemies have been spotted so far. Oh, someone's shooting this guy here. I'm invisible, I'm sure. We can't see them, so the general rule is they can't see us either.
Spotted. Spotted.
Oh, look at that. Almost killed in that blow. Excellent.
Spotted.
Sadly, we were spotted, though, in the process. If he didn't spot me then, that would have been just fantastic.
Spotted.
Lots of laser shots there, losing our back rudders quite handily. Where's the guy who fell down here? I was so sure he wouldn't have healed up fully yet and got away. Going to stay down to try and heal. Spot one enemy. Okay, missed the spot, but try to spot the enemy team. He's just pure gun spam. Oh, look at that. I'm so struggling to control myself right now. I actually can't turn left. Turn. Oh, that's why, because I've lost one of the front thrusters. Every time I try and press spacebar, it flips me. You'd think left. No, yeah, definitely right. Okay, I can see where the thrusters are lost. Come on, give me back control, please. Just on a little bit. There we are. Fair bit of damage done there. Sadly not taking out his flak, but even so. And down he goes. Okay, not too bad at all. Just try and get above this guy and go for his rotors. And that's him out of the game as well. Excellent.
Spotted. Spotted.
I was going to just focus on that rail, but if I can get this guy out, it will save our teammate. Still loving the power module, that's got to be said. The bursts do come very, very frequently.
Spotted. Spotted.
Oh, really? A little hover medic there? Darn it. That would have been so much nicer without the healer. Oh, and he is abandoning his healer while he's being attacked. Not a very nice player at all. At least we did just take out the healer. And that is a thruster stick with pink weapons. Naturally. Yeah, this is not going to go too well. Oh yeah, I just realised thruster sticks and tesseracts, now that lasers have been updated as they are, must be so scary. Yeah, we're dead here. Well, I don't feel like I played too badly, but overall their team just crushed ours. After having the first battle where we completely crushed them, it's only fair. At least the drone didn't get the kill. Ah well. Could have been better, could have been worse, should have checked the score, but completely forgot. From bronze we get hover blades and nothing really too special, okay. So overall opinion then of the flyer, I think at the moment, with even lasers being very good against flyers, having the exposed wings and the exposed rudders are just asking for trouble. I feel like the thrusters at the front really do cause issues. I mean, it's happened to me only once in 2 games, but that also means it's happened once in 2 games, which is pretty scary on its own. I feel like it's a decent flyer, and in times gone by, before flak was as common as it is and lasers were as good at just stripping components, even on flyers, as they are now with the increased projectile speed, I would have rated this bot higher. In its current state, I wouldn't feel safe using this bot. I think players who are happier to duck and dive than I am, because I like being in the air. I like being in the middle of combat, even as a flyer, which is often to my detriment. It causes me to be in bad positioning. So if you're like me and like that feeling, this isn't the bot for you. If you are going to duck and dive and be very mindful about your health, then I'm sure this would be a robot which would definitely do better than I've shown it in the last two clips. That's the word I was looking for. In the last 2 matches, the last 2 battles. Overall, I think it's a very solid 3 for style and somewhere between 3 and 4 for combat. I would recommend it, but would be very cautionary about how to use it with the current meta of lasers being so darn powerful and flak being so darn common. So thank you so much for watching. If you would like to see one of your robots in a future episode of Factory Fun, then please in the comments below leave your username, the robot's name, what type of weaponry it has, what type of movement it has, and the CPU of the robot. Basically, tell me about the robot, with those things being the highest priority. If you'd like to tell me to only play it in Team Deathmatch or only in Elimination, then feel free to. I will not do Battle Arena because I'm not experienced enough in Battle Arena to give a decent view of the robot, and that's pretty much that. So, if you have enjoyed the video, then of course, likes, favourite, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Robocraft is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.